So today we are going to be doing the throat chakra healing spreads. I just wanted to say really quick thank you to everyone that has taken the time to subscribe, hit like. It's really kind of awesome to see the feedback from you guys, and those that have left comments, thank you for taking the time. Like I said, the feedback's really amazing, especially when your spirit's kind of like, this is what you're going to do and you're going to like it. Hearing the feedback and knowing that it's resonating with you, or just seeing that thumbs up, really does do a lot. So I appreciate you guys for co-creating in that way with me. Today we are doing the throat chakra spread. Huge shout out to the Capricorns. I think you guys are going through an enjoyment right now, because I'm looking at all of the videos collectively through YouTube, and I'm seeing like a higher spike in views on the Capricorns than any of the others. But I did start with the earth signs like twice already, so I'm going to start with air signs this time. Like I did the last time for the heart chakra, all of the information about the throat chakra, how to heal it, different ways to help you feel better if you feel like your throat chakra is blocked, or you get this reading and you realize that your throat chakra is blocked. All of that information is at the end of the videos, so that you guys can watch it then, you can get your reading, you can come back to it, you can screenshot it, whatever works for you. So, I just wanted to say again, thank you for being here and sharing space with me, and I appreciate you guys. All right, let's get on with it. Hello Capricorn! So today we are going to do your throat chakra healing spread. Let's see what's going on. As my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, and my archangels, please allow me to set my ego aside so that I can get the messages that are in Capricorn's highest good today. Thank you. Alright, so obviously we know, I think at this point, that the first card is going to be what's representing your throat chakra right now. I'm needing to like clear my throat. I'm just going to get a drink of water really quick. Alright, I think we're a little bit better here. Okay. So, what card is... Oh, alright, I want me to shuffle a couple more times. Your wish is my command. Alright. So the first card is going to be representing your throat chakra. Capricorn, what is Capricorn's throat chakra looking like right now, please, guys? Well, that's one way to get a card for me, huh? Perseverance. Feeling the need to persevere. Feeling like, it's like, just one more step. Like, almost like when you're running track and then you need to tell yourself that you have the ability to keep running, and that it's like the finish line is right there. It's so close. Like, it's almost like a pep talk for yourself. Like, you're pep talking yourself. I can do this. It's all right. We're almost there. It's just a little bit more. Just one more project. Just one more job. Just one more client. Just one more contract. Just one more agreement. Just one more acquaintance. I don't know. Okay. All right. That's what I'm getting. So let's see. The next card is to represent something that you unconsciously feel guilty about, Capricorn, that you need to let go of. It's blocking your throat chakra. What do you unconsciously feel guilty of? What does Capricorn unconsciously feel guilty of that they need to let go of, please? Self-facade. Lying to yourself. Telling yourself that you're happy. Capricorn. You are out of your throat chakra. Like, whoa. Because you're telling yourself, more so than telling others, that what is happening and the reality that you're living is something that's making you happy, and it's not. You can't lie to yourself, Cappy. You can lie to everybody else, but you cannot lie to yourself. That never works. And that's something that you feel guilty of. And here's the thing. When we feel guilty of something, we're holding on to it, and we're not allowing ourselves to heal. They're telling you to let go of the fact that you feel guilty of having yourself in this facade. By letting yourself feel guilty by that. And it's not so much feeling guilty, but letting yourself feel what you feel, all right? By doing that, you're taking the first step to actually healing. You're genuinely actually taking that first step to healing, because you're looking at things in regards to, okay, yes, this is happening. This is a feeling I'm going through, but feeling it is healing it. This is like my new thing, apparently. This only comes out whenever I do readings, but this is what's been going on. Feeling is healing it, okay? And by letting yourself let go of the guilt that you have with the facade, and it could even be with other people, because on both of these cards there's two people, right? There's like literally two people. So why do I feel like another sign got these two cards in this exact same spot? I don't know. Maybe I've already seen this timeline. I don't know. Maybe I'm timeline hopping. Anyways, so there's a need to let yourself feel what you're feeling and know that it's okay to feel these feelings, and know that sometimes you have to put yourself in a certain mindset, and sometimes you do have to lie to yourself to get through things. But that need to have that facade, or to hold on to that guilt of having that facade, is no longer necessary, and it's actually hindering you from your growth. Gosh, I hope this is making sense to you guys. Okay, so what's a way that Capricorn can communicate more effectively, please? I don't know why I just did that again. That was weird. All right. What's a way that Capricorn can effectively communicate? You need to connect within yourself. Cappy, you're an earth sign. Like the root chakra especially. Like if you're not connected with the earth and that feeling of rootedness in your earthy existence, it's got you all over the place. Like literally up in the clouds. Like literally there are clouds here. I'm not laughing at you. I don't know that you're laughing. I'm just... you're looking at things within self as if they are outside of self, and you're looking at things outside of self as if they are somehow controlling the way you feel within self. Whoa, wasn't me, totally channeling. Okay, so there's a definite need for you to step away from anything and anyone that makes you feel disconnected from self. Ooh, yeah, they're very adamant about that. Okay, so what's the best way for Capricorn to balance the chakra, please? I mean, you see, they're really, really talking up today. Yeah. I mean, they just like to reiterate things sometimes. Faith, go within, connect with your ancestors, your elders, your guides, your galactic guides, whoever you look to in that connection. That's what's going to get you connected to self again, okay? Get you connected to self, because you're looking at these roots outside of self. Why is this? This is very... You're looking at these roots outside of self, right? Yeah, and then there was chatter in the background, and then the minute that I pulled this card, all went silent. So to me, that's an emphasis on meditation especially. And what's going to be the result for Capricorn balancing this chakra, please? What's going to be the result of Capricorn balancing this chakra, please? Okay, hold on. They want more. There's a need for faith within self. Your lack of faith within self has you thinking that you cannot persevere, and that's why you need to be in this facade. Wow. Okay. You need to have more faith in yourself, Capricorn. And it isn't even so much of the of connecting with them, but that is there on the table. They want that. They're there. They're waiting for you. I'm getting that for some of you, it isn't the time. But that faith, or the lack of faith in self, is going to make it so perseverance is not an option. You cannot persevere through every shitstorm that you come through. Sorry about my language. outside of self if you aren't connecting or even have faith of with who you are and what you are within. Ugh. You've got a facade up as if you do believe in yourself. You might even have others looking to you as if you are somehow admirable. And I don't mean that in an offensive way at all. In the wording, the terminology probably could have been better. But what I mean is, you cannot honestly be teaching others about life if you haven't figured out the algorithm of life for yourself. And that might be kind of harsh, but at the same time, there's a necessity for you to go within and have that faith of what you know to be true. And isn't that the hardest part of awakening? Now, Capricorn, I'm going to say right now, you guys have had the highest views on my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate everybody. There's an awakening, I think, that's happening, a wave with a lot of Capricorns right now. And I remember when I first awoke, okay, I'm a Libra. I don't know where Capricorn is in my chart, but I know I have heavy Capricorn with money-related issues. Or not issues, but money-related stuff, because I really resonate with you guys in that regard. But I remember when I was awakening, I would get an inkling, okay? And a lot of times the way it comes in is it comes in as a thought. As a thought. All right, it comes in as a thought. And you could be like watching TV with no reason for that thought to come in. Yet that thought comes in. There is a feeling behind that thought. And that thought is pure truth, pure reality. It is. That thought just is. And that means that because it is and you feel it within your being, it exists to be that because of your feeling of it, right? So when these inklings, these thoughts that are seemingly your own come through, trust them. It was weird that my knuckle popped when I did that. Trust them, because there's someone connecting with you, your higher self, okay? Your guides, your ancestors, whomever you feel that you're connecting with. It isn't your imagination. It is what is happening. You are capable of the things that you're telling yourself and feeling and seeing. And anyone who tells you otherwise probably, I want to go with 99.9% sees your ability to do things outside of what the collective, or the unawakened collective, would consider as extraordinary, right? And as we all awaken and come into our gifts, we're all going to pretty much walk around looking like we have superpowers, but it's going to be totally normal. It's not going to be seen as that, because it just is. It's an awakening process, and it takes time, okay? It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be overnight. So when this happens with you guys, the faith in self is going to pull away any clouds of facade. That faith in self is going to help you connect to your roots, to your ancestors, to self. And there isn't going to be a need of perseverance, because that new renewed faith, and even if you go a step further and connect with yourself, you connect with your higher self and you meditate, it's going to give you a different perspective of the world. And when you have a different perspective, things are never as they were. That's just how it is. So what's going to be the result for Capricorn balancing the chakra, please? Your need to connect with others through gossip will go away. Gossip outside of you will dissipate. Your understanding of why gossip is happening will also come into play, because you'll be connected with other... when there's like a connection to self and a connection to your guides, there's an understanding, an awareness, a tingle, a feeling. You just know, right? And that happens with other people too, where somebody could bring you some unsavory, energetic bullshit, and you're like, I know what's going on. And that's what's going to come from this, is your awareness, your knowing, your inner compass, if you will, is going to be so spot on that nobody is going to pull one over you. There's going to be no capability of a facade from anyone. No one's going to be able to come to you with drama or gossip in a show of facade, because you'll be able to read through it. The way that I can read the lines in this book, you'll be able to read through their energy, and that is beautiful, Capricorn. All right, so we're going to pull a Circus Oracle card for you guys really quick. Please give me the message that Capricorn needs to hear for their highest good, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was quick. No, I don't think they want me to. All right, rare, raw, real. 42, that adds up to 6, which is a master number. 369 are master numbers for our universe. All right, 42. Yeah, I'll block the booby. There is a unique beauty in you that wants to shine through. It is different. It might not be pretty, neat, and tidy, and you might even feel vulnerable about sharing this real, unveiled you with the world. Do it anyway, because the world wants to love you. The rare, raw, and real you. It's time to peel back the layers and unearth the real you. Naked, vulnerable, real, and beautiful. With every layer of hiding and protection removed, you'll encounter whatever it was that caused that layer of self-protection to be built up in the first place. Maybe a sense of shame, fear, hate, anger, or doubt. These feelings might seem so confronting that you'll wonder if they're a sign to back off. If you can affirm your love if you can affirm your love for yourself and a willingness to be patient whilst you become ready to be known and seen and loved for who you are underneath those layers of pain, then you'll find it easier to let them fall away. As this happens, there will be a revelation of a rare, raw, and real you that you didn't even know was there. So pure, so powerful, so precious. The inner light of you will shine through, like a lantern suddenly illuminated, with the radiance of you lighting up the dark. Revealing the true you isn't about exhibitionism or putting yourself on display. Someone could walk naked on a beach, completely comfortable with their physical appearance, and yet not be in touch with the true beauty of their soul, their radiance dulled, and their authenticity a mystery even to them. Okay, so that right there in particular is speaking volumes. The need to connect with self outside of the 3D. The need to, this right here, this is how you are right now. Disconnected from your roots, right? Like looking out, like outside looking in to your roots, basically. The oracle of rare, raw, real you comes to you if you are one of those special ones capable of dropping the defensive posture of perfection, of holding genuine compassion and goodwill towards yourself and others, with a willingness to be shown who you are. Rather than reacting with fear to being judged, you choose to treat this revealed self as a precious divine creature, to be loved and nurtured into full aliveness. And being brave enough to do this, you help empower others to be their true selves as well. So to be less afraid of what makes them different, to embrace their unique and feel the divine dignity that is rightfully ours when we choose to be simply who we are. All right, so it looks like there is a healing trick and an affirmation trick with this card at the end of it. I will type it up and it will be after this. So you guys have an amazing, amazing day. I hope this helped you, Capricorn. I hope that you take the time to go within and you have faith in yourself. And I'll see you guys with the third eye chakra healing. Namaste. Bye.